Good evening to you, friends. Greg and Liz here with you. We're going to start with a WAFB I-Team report. With security at the downtown courthouse here in Baton Rouge adequate the day a giant brawl broke out last week.
Emails obtained by the I-Team show a coordinator who worked with the family of multiple murder victims notified the court there could be problems. The brawl happened as the victim's family and the suspect's family clashed outside of a courtroom. 8 people were arrested in the end. The victim's family now says they want to see changes. Our chief investigator, Chris Nakamoto, spoke to the victim's family and has an email that shows the court was forewarned a week before the brawl of potential problems.
Good evening, Liz and Greg. The massive brawl happened in a hallway at the 19th Judicial District Courthouse. Tonight, the victim's family says they are mourning the loss of 3 loved ones and are now having to deal with criminal charges that resulted from problems the court should have been aware of. It was a courthouse skirmish captured on cell phones and uploaded to social media. People on the ground as East Baton Rouge deputies tried to defuse the situation. Dominic Franklin was in court for a hearing. He's accused of killing Shalita Valerie, her stepdad David Celestine, and his brother Paul Lewis. Mookie Kegler, the sister of one of those victims, was in court fighting for justice and said the problems they've had with the suspect's family have been relentless.
Either they cursing, they rolling their eyes, they smacking their lips, they mumbling all kinds of ugly little things, but we don't pay them no mind.
Last week was different. Kegler says when they walked out of the courtroom, words were exchanged immediately by one of the suspect's loved ones.
She had said something to Sherelle's sister that, I hope you die. And said, well, what are you talking about? I hope you die, or something like that. The mother turned around and walked back like about 6-7 feet and got in face.
Kegler says she was in disbelief at what happened next, all captured on video.
I thought it was just going to be some words like it usually be. Mother F you and you die and all of that. But when I saw them broke out the fighting and stuff, I got scared. All my heart was hurting. They had to really calm me down. I thought I would have to go to the emergency room. Because like I said, I just got my heart shot.
The WAFB team obtained this email that was sent to the court the week before the fight. It appears to be from the victim's coordinator tasked with supporting the families during the hearing. It clearly reads, "I want to let you know Dominic Franklin is scheduled for a court hearing on May 13th. The family stated there was an issue during the last court date. Sherelle Valerie says her mother got hurt and believes there was not enough security."
It was not adequate. It was not. Those securities stood there. They stood there and they act like they didn't know what to do. My mother was brutally attacked, head punched repeatedly to the wall. She dropped to the floor and head stumped on repeatedly.
The I-Team reached out to the 19th Judicial District Courthouse administrator. She told us extra security was provided for the courtroom proceeding. As to the presence of the individuals in the hallway outside of the courtroom, I cannot provide information as I do not have direct knowledge. Tonight, Kegler is worried about what will happen at the next hearing, with the court being forewarned last week of possible problems, and still a brawl broke out anyway.
Which was some ugly comments that they were saying about our family, and we are the victim. The way the mother act and their family act like we killed their loved one.
We reached out to the East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office for a response, asking if they are reviewing their policies in cases like these. A spokeswoman said no additional security was requested, but they are looking at how the court and the victim's advocate can improve communication with their deputies who provide courthouse security. For the WAFB team, I'm Chris Nakamoto. Greg, Liz.
Chris, thank you for that.